know you're crazy, but I only wanna be with you. You think I'm shady cause I'm out here trying to make some moves, but it ain't like that. Just know that I'll be right back. I'll give you all my time just to let you know you're mine. It ain't nothing. Promise I'ma do it all to give you something. This love I got is only for you. You're my comfort, my future husband. I'ma give you all my heart, yeah, all of it, yeah. Baby, I know that I gotta come fix it. You the only nigga that I be missing. Swear I'm coming home to give you the business. Turn off my phone and can leave me a message. I'ma just cover your body with kisses, kisses. Rub your body down, you know that I miss it, miss it.
I don't understand. Clean or dirty?
Instead of a school playground, a tear instead of a beaming smile.
Focused on the grind, never kick back. I ain't holding shit back. This 40 still poking where my rib at. Little homie moms never can where her kids at. Bodega corner store where she get her fix at. Hustle off the muscle, had to get that in the jungle. Shots ringing all night, yo, the chopper need a muzzle. They'll line you to the couch, your right hand try and cuff you. The drug game slime in the jail times double. Brooklyn gotta give them pain. Took $1 in the drain, it turned into thousands off a cane. And if you talking product, then they vouching for my name. For a pair of Dior's, the homies down to catch a stain. This ain't for the culture, this is for the corner. This ain't for the culture, this is for the corner. Yeah.
The streets instead of the school playground.
What we were supposed to do though, the odds was in y'all favor. We got to the bag. Champagne stains on the concrete, the hammers and arms reach. All this drip, but it's talk cheap. Locked for the weekend in the bookers, we was all deep. Though the same ones I'm taking with me to the floor seats. No, we not lying. We was outside, never hiding. Still parked by the hydrant in case the ops sliding. Focused on the bag, still me and mine solid. I done seen mouths get shut and silenced over gossip. Stick to the code, we was living for tomorrow. Gotta get it by the day, late nights into the morning. It's real weight stepping, pill 8 tension, milk crate legend. It's bodega. This ain't for the culture, this is for the corner. This ain't for the culture, this is for the corner. Yeah.
The streets instead of the school playground. A tear instead of a beaming smile.
Glasses in the air, toast to a higher power. Cause what you tuning into right now is Lito's happy hour. Lito's happy hour, this is where it's at. Raw and uncut, we giving real facts. Educating, entertaining all the people. And when it come to podcasts, it ain't nothing equal. Giving people knowledge they can put in action. All the way authentic, we ain't never capping. Exclusive interviews, cause we ain't never lacking. The other state is talking and we bout the action. Glasses in the air, toast to a higher power. This is Lito's happy hour.
Welcome to Happy Hour with Lito. I am your gracious host, humble and gracious host. Today I got a special one. You know what I'm saying? Every now and then we come together and we do these. Today I have my beautiful wife, Latricia Jeffries, here with me. What's up, baby?
Hey, babe. I'm here with you.
How are you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm blessed. I'm excited about things coming up, what we're doing together, and what God is doing through us. So I'm blessed.
That's good, boo.
How are you?
That's good, dude. I'm doing good. I want to keep it like I usually do with everyone. Want to ask you today how you feeling, on the scale of 1 to 10, mental health wise, where you at?
Mental health wise, I think I'm about an 8 probably. Today, like, we got snow, so it was nice being able to be home and just relaxing. So I think the number came up because I got to spend some time home. So I'm good today.
Well, that's always good. That's always good. I'm glad you came on the show with me today, baby. So I know I came to you and I said, hey, I think we should do another podcast because I know we did one before. We talked about relationships and things of that nature. But I wanted to kind of recap the wedding with you first and foremost. For those that don't know, we got married September 24th of last year. And it was in Virginia Beach.
Yeah.
And, at that time, we were on the way, we were driving, and they were telling us, it's going to be rain. Rain was in the forecast. And we got there and there was no rain. That now on the way, we did see some rain. We got a little bit of, wetness. And then we got there and it was sunny. And they said, today's a good day, but the day of the wedding, they were saying, we don't know, we may have to move it off the beach into a room that they had. And I was like, oh
man. Yeah.
We both was like, no, we waited this long, because of the pandemic. We wanted the way we wanted. Yes. And God blessed us that day. And the day of the wedding was nothing but pure sunshine.
Yes.
Nothing but pure sunshine. Talk a little bit about the experience that you went through back.
Well, it was definitely exciting, regardless. And this is just because of my faith and what I believe in. But, regardless of what it looked like, it was just such an amazing time, because like you said, they kept saying it was going to rain. And then I don't think when we got there, but I think maybe like later that day or later that night, it started to rain and it was like pouring like cats and dogs. So I think seeing that, kind of messes with your spirit a little bit, but I was still super excited just to be there because, when you're planning your wedding, it already seems like a dream, because this is something you pray for. This is something that you believe God for, especially when you've been through so much in your life. So I was just like so excited because it was finally happening, because the pandemic happened and we had to move our day back 3 times.
Yes.
So I'm just like, oh my gosh, like you just feel like it's never going to happen, even though I knew it was. So just getting there was like nothing that could happen that was still my joy and my excitement for us getting married. So it was awesome.
Yeah, you're right. It was awesome. Like I said, we had great weather. We had nothing but great people around us.
Yes.
Even though all this stuff that we had to go through leading up, you know what I mean? I mean, you think about me, going from having a best man to not having a best man to having another best man.
Right.
That can be extremely stressful. People don't realize that. Just a lot of the stuff that we had to endure and deal with. And, God still blessed us. He made sure we had a great day.
Yes,
talk about, I'm sorry, go ahead, baby.
No, I was saying he smiled on us. That's what we say. God smiled on us.
That's right. He sure did. It was beautiful, right by the water. I mean, that time, that's something that I'll never forget. You know what I mean? We literally were a few steps, maybe from the water, from the ocean. It was crazy. Talk about, I see you have your vision board up, and let me say something. Right.
Period.
My vision board is blank, right? And let me tell you why. Right. Now I'm gonna get it done tomorrow.
Good. I was looking at it yesterday, like
I'm gonna get it done tomorrow, especially with all the snow and everything. I'm sure we can get out a little bit tomorrow. Maybe, I don't know. It just depends. But I plan on getting it done tomorrow. That's my goal.
Awesome.
but I wanted to do it with you around me, because I was like, you know what? I know we got magazines, right? But I went to the store looking for certain magazines and they didn't have them. And I was like, I guess I'm just gonna have to draw. But I don't want to go extensive drawing on my vision board. You know what I mean? Like I want to keep it, because I know me, I can go overboard with my drawing.
That's a lot of drawing work. I just want to say that's why people use pictures. I know you are artistic, but man, that's gonna be a mural because it's so big. But I like the idea.
Yeah. It's not going to be perfect drawing. Like it, you know, it's not going to be like, I have to figure it out. I'll figure it out. Also shout out our cousin, Amber Lundy.
Yes.
Cupcasian is her business. She is based out of New Jersey.
Yes.
She makes some of the best cupcakes and cakes that I have ever tasted.
Yes.
And it's a successful business. Everyone, we will get the her Instagram information. I'll put it up. It'll be in the YouTube, and also, if you're in the New Jersey area, you know, you can hit her up. She'll make whatever cakes you like.
Yes, she will.
Or cupcakes, and she's affordable. So support Black businesses for sure.
Yes, it's Black History Month, y'all.
That's right. That's right. So in regards to our wedding, when we were doing our vows, right? Neither one of us knew what we were writing. Of course, you know, we wanted to keep it as a surprise, and of course, I mean, I don't know if couples even let them, you know, let the other hear what their, you know, vows may or may not be, but we both talked about something that was very important in our vows. We both spoke about purpose, and how us being together is bigger than the two of us just having a relationship. Talk a little bit about that, baby.
Yeah, you know, it was so crazy because I am like, you know, I have to be very deep. Like, it's just my intention. Like, if you ever met somebody that likes to make the other person cry, like, that's me. So when I was thinking about my vows, like Kevin and I both had vow books, and we had like a super long amount of time to prepare. Cause like I said, we were supposed to get married like 2 years ago, technically. So I had so much time to write my vows, but I kept procrastinating. And I was in the car, not driving because I had an Uber, but I was in the car and I was just like, God, what am I going to say? Give me the words to say. And I was coming from getting my hair done for the wedding. So it's on the wedding day. So I had no time to really like procrastinate anymore. And it was crazy because as soon as I started writing, it was just like all I saw was vision, because a lot of the things that I wrote had to do with us coming together. And the reason why is because since the day that we met, I've always felt like we both had the same plan. You know, we both had the same plan to help other people. We both had the same plan to, you know, make a difference. We both knew that our final mission was to help people, you know, and I think we were on the same page since the day we met. So when we got together, I think for both of us, it just made sense that when we came together, you know, what God brings together, no man can separate. So he was bringing us together, and I knew we were going to be even stronger. So I knew a part of my vows had to be that when we came together, that it was going to be ministry, because we care, we love, and we give. And those are all characteristics that we have. And it was crazy, not to fast forward y'all, but someone prophesied that over us, you know, going into the new year, that ministry was a part of what God had for us. So it's like I hadn't talked to Kevin about his vows, and he hadn't spoke to me. And just hearing it when we were standing up there, like if you ever just have a moment where, in your marriage, like you're struggling, just remember those vows, because those vows attach the purpose, to your marriage. So it was just amazing hearing you say the same things that I was saying.
Yeah, it was when I wrote mine, I was very strategic because I was making a joke. For people that don't know, I used to do music. Um, I got that itch to do more music, but um, I used to do music, and all of these other like people started writing, but they would write in their phones now. I'm old school, like I still need a notepad, a pencil, or a pen. But I was like, you know what? When I'm writing my vows, I don't want to have to continuously go grab that.
Mhm.
So I started writing inside of my phone, and I saved it, and I actually started writing probably. I started writing probably ooh, maybe a week before the wedding, and I finished it. I think I finished it a couple nights before the wedding. Like when we got there, I might have finished it that first night, if I'm not mistaken. No, I take that back. I finished it before we left because I wanted to take the time to, if I wanted to change anything, I could just go in and maybe change some stuff here and there. But I was happy with what I came up with. But what I was saying was like I write the way I write the way I wrote my vows. I wrote it like a song because I don't know any other way to to write. It's like writing a poem
Right.
every time. I mean, it's you write a line and you put a bar. Then you write
Mhm.
another line, you put a bar. So I was making a joke about myself and saying like, yo, why am I writing this? Like I'm writing a song and I'm actually just trying to write my vows, my wedding vows, and people was like, you can't help it. Like it's in you. um, but yeah, so when we talk about purpose, um, me and you came up with some things that God kind of laid on our hearts to do for people. Um, and I'll speak about mine first because I want you to have the floor to speak about um, basically what's coming, what you have going on, um, and you can give them all the information how they can do it and how they can so all of that good stuff. So first, so we spoke about when I came to you and I said, after we got married, I said I started looking up and seeing if there were any kind of like support groups for husbands. I didn't see any. I thought that was kind of weird because a husband has a lot of pressure too. And a lot of times husbands are not um we are not people who want to. It's almost like when you get married, you can't go to your wife with things that might be bothering you. You can, right? But as men, we think like, no, like if something's bothering me, I gotta talk to somebody else because I
Mhm.
don't want to burden my wife with that, right? So um I started looking and trying to find you know groups, support groups for husbands, and I couldn't find any. So I said, you know what, I want to start one. So I didn't know how to start it. I just said, you know what, I'm gonna come up with a name, and I said I'll start on Facebook and see if I can get it, if I get members and stuff like that. Well, the name of the group is the Brotherhood. Um, the message is basically about it's progression, not perfection, meaning you grow to be a better man, not a perfect man.
Dope.
You know, being better than you were today. Being better than you were yesterday, today. So the Facebook group I have has 66 people in it right now. Now, because they're all men and they're all husbands, they're not as forthcoming with issues they may have. Some people are. Others, they're kind of just in there watching. And I feel like because they're in there watching, one day they're going to be like, feel comfortable enough to interact. So I'm not going to give up on it. You know what I mean? I did make sure that I let everyone know that this Facebook group is a private group. It is a group that you can come in there and nobody's going to judge you. If there's anyone that does judge their brother, they will be removed from the group because we're all about positivity and uplifting people. Everybody said okay. Everybody was cool about it. I try to ask them every now and then, 1 to 10 where they are mentally, because mental health is so important to me. And a lot of them will tell you, some people say, man, I'm at a 4 today. I'm not really doing too well. And then I ask, what's going on, if they feel comfortable with saying something. If not, I just let them know, hey, if you feel like you need to talk, a lot of the people are people that know me. You can call me or whatever the case. So I'm happy about making it seem small to me, right? Because of the vision that I have for the group. But maybe it's some leeway there that I've made. But while we were talking, you also presented with what you wanted to do, something that God laid on your heart. And you have some big things coming. So, baby, I want to give you the floor to talk about, first and foremost, the name of your business, what the business entails, and why you decided to start this.
Yes. So, well, while you were talking, every time like we talk, like this isn't just because of the podcast. Like anytime like me and Kevin are having a deep talk, like I'm always like thinking and analyzing like ways to like help him or giving him ideas. So before we dive into me, like I absolutely love the saying of the brotherhood, like progression, not perfection, because oftentimes we always feel like we need to be perfect. But I love that you're encouraging progression, because for anyone, it could be, you could be a engineer, you could be you can own your own business, but any man across the world, every man wants to progress in some way or another. So I think that's so relatable, and I love that. I love that you saw a need for a support group and you just dove out, and trusted God and said, hey, I just pray it's a blessing to someone. I just wanted to do it. So I just wanted to celebrate you on that, because I think that's awesome to see a need and just act on it, not know how it's going to impact other people, but just that it's there. And I think people see that, and I think people see that in you. They see like Kevin's always available, he's always encouraging us. So if I need him, I can call him. So
Thank you so much, babe. I appreciate that.
That's my 2 cents about you. And I was thinking too, like you should go live in a group, like
I did once, but I want to start doing it more.
Yes, you should. Because, one of the presenters that I had for my event that I'm going to talk about from my business, whenever she goes live, what she says is, hey, y'all, she's greeting everybody. And she's saying, tell me where you are 1 to 10, or not 1 to 10, I'm sorry. Tell me where you are emotionally, spiritually, and physically. And I think that's good. And I think the podcast you watch, they do something similar to that too. But I think you should do that.
Shout out I Am Athlete.
Yes.
Yeah. And shout out to Pivot, also the Pivot podcast. Those are the 2 podcasts that they dive in, with Black men and our emotions and mental health, and also vision, dreams, and things that Black men go through. So shout out those 2 podcasts. Brandon Marshall's podcast is I Am Athlete. And the pivot is Ryan Clark, Channing. What's Channing's last name? I can't think of Channing's last name. And Fred Taylor. They all former NFL football players.
Yes. Yes, I love when you watch that show. I always tell you. But yes, I think you should do that. Even if you text it or even if you send like private messages or just go live, I think it will attract more people because it's something about, when you're being transparent too, that people will see that and they'll cleave to it too. So I just know, God's going to bless you in that ministry. So I'm proud.
Thank you, baby. I appreciate
it. But, yeah, so my business, I had this vision and I've probably been visioning this for years, honestly. I've always, like I said before, wanted to help people, but strategically, like with women. Like I've always wanted to encourage, motivate, uplift, be a sounding ear, in my friendships, in my family. I've always wanted to be present for women just because I know, as women, we have our own struggles. We have things at our job, we have things in our families, we have things in our community, within ourselves, our bodies change, for the moms out there. So as a woman, you wear so many hats. And I wanted to design an empowerment group where women have an opportunity to feel, protected, to feel strengthened, to feel equipped, to know that there are other women out there that are available and willing to help and willing to encourage, and share ideas and share tips and share information, just so we can continue to grow and uplift one another. So God gave me the name Me First. And I was just like, okay, God, it's always going to be, the enemy coming up and telling you, you can't do it. No one's going to support you, just trying to steal the purpose that you have. And when I just tell you that this ministry has already been blessed tremendously, I got my LLC officially a few days ago.
Let's go.
Thank you, babe. So I'm just super excited about that. And we have our first live event coming up. It's going to be on Zoom. It's going to be on Friday, February 11th. It's going to be 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. So you don't have to go anywhere, Thanks, man. And you can put on your power suit. I just want everybody to put on an outfit that just makes them feel powerful, dangerous. Like, just put on your power suit and join us on Zoom. We're going to have 3 different presenters. So we're going to be talking about physical health, mental health, and spiritual health. So we have, CEOs of companies, mental health. My mental health person has her own practice. And then I have a CEO who does like online training for physical health, and she just opened her studio. And then I have the first lady of one of my favorite churches in the whole wide world, Lady P, Altavis Purnell. She was the one who I was talking about who does the lives. So check her out on Facebook at 8:30. She does the spilling the tea. But it's just going to be a good event where we can all come together. We can all talk. We can ask questions and just get some good information about loving on ourselves and taking care of ourselves. So
speaking of that, what's the name of it, babe? What's the name of the actual event?
Yes, thank you for reminding me. It's called Loving on Me. So Loving on Me, a self-love event. So I'm super excited. Friday, don't forget to RSVP. If you are interested, you can text 937-815-0674. I'm there, and you will get all the good details on the event that way.
Yes. That's Loving on Me. That's the name of the event. It's a self-love event, and the 3 presenters are Altavis Purnell,
Yes.
right? Kayla Dove.
Yes.
And Latanya McCurry.
Yes.
All right. That's awesome. And give them the time frame, how long it's going to be again, babe?
Only 2 hours, y'all, but we ask questions and we want more information. So look, if it goes a little longer, that's fine. But I know it's Valentine's Day weekend, so it's just gonna be 2 hours on a Friday, and you can go back to your family.
And there's also going to be giveaways.
Yes, we're gonna do a few giveaways in between presenters. So just come out. It's free, and it's free, y'all. I forgot to say that it's free. Don't have
It's
to pay
free.
nothing.
And it's like and spots are filling up too. So
Yes.
you guys make sure you text right away to that phone number. What's it? 937
815-0674.
815-0674. You text I'm there, you will get the link to the Zoom and any other information that is needed for the event, which is going to be Friday, February the 11th from 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Correct?
Yes. Thank you, Ray.
No problem. Well, I'm just want to let you know that I'm so proud of you putting this together. Basically, I know there's a certain type of fear that can come with doing this sometimes. And you said, you know what? I'm not scared. You know what I mean? So yeah, don't be scared, y'all. It's gonna be big. Something coming.
Don't be scared.
Something coming. It's gonna be big.
Yes.
But guess what? Don't be scared.
Yes.
Yes. Babe, you have anything else that you want to talk about, let or promote before we get out of here?
No, I think that's it. I just wanted to talk about my little vision board back here. You working on yours tomorrow? Good. But this vision board is so serious for me this year, and it's something that is personal. I'm taking it personally, and at least 2 or 3 things off that list I've already accomplished. So write the vision, y'all. Big or small, write the vision, do it. Don't be scared in 2022. Just do it. Yeah, we still kind of got to be in the house, but still live every day like it's your last, and make it a purpose-driven day every time you get a chance to open your eyes. So that's all.
Right. Write the vision, make it plain.
Yes, sir.
All right, y'all. Well, look, this is my beautiful wife, Latricia Jeffries. You already know who this is, your boy Lito. This is Happy Hour with Lito, and we out.
Bye. Love y'all.
Glasses in the air. Toast to a higher power. Cause what you tuning in to right now is Lito's Happy Hour. Lito's Happy Hour, this is where it's at. Raw and uncut, we giving real facts. Educating, entertaining all the people. And when it come to podcasts, it ain't nothing equal. Giving people knowledge.